72 kilos, U23 Nationals. Round 1 of the best 2 of 3 finals. Justus Scott from the Army World Class Athlete Program. He's in the red. His opponent in the blue, Noah Wachsmuth. Wachsmuth gets something in the eye, and he's got to take a second there. Now he's good to go. Rocking the 2 different shoe look, both Nikes. Asics for Scott. We're back underway in the Spire Institute in lovely Geneva, Ohio. This is Greco Day. Tomorrow, freestyle kicks off, U20s and U23s. Righty underhook for Wachsmuth. He's taking a little bit of ground. Also representing the New York Athletic Club is Wachsmuth. Body lock, over under position for Wachsmuth, gives that up. And the first passivity is going to go on Scott. Wachsmuth gets a point and gets choice of position. Says top. And Scott gets down in parterre. Wachsmuth will join him shortly. Locking up the trap arm, goes to the right. There's 2. Takes him back to the left. Wachsmuth gets another 2. That will not score that last maneuver, but that one going all the way through does, and they go out of bounds. So 3 turns. 4 potential turns, but one of them was white paddled. So 7-0 is correct. And Noah Wachsmuth getting it done in parterre. 1 point away from a tech fall. 1 minute, 12 seconds remain in the first period. And we have some questions from the corner. Wachsmuth corner thinking about a challenge, but ultimately decide against it. And we're underway again. Pummeling position, chest to chest. 35 seconds remain in the first period. Scott needs to be careful. If he gives up another point, it's going to end the match, but he does need to figure out a way to put points on the board. Goes for a headlock. Wachsmuth slips out of it. So risk is called, and back to their feet. Scores are white paddled. Arm spin, trying to go all the way. Are the legs in? Leg foul. And Scott is going to lose it on that leg foul. Ildar Hafizov in his corner challenges. Oh. So they're going to look at this again. Whether we get more wrestling or whether Wachsmuth will get the dub. Looks like Wachsmuth went for an arm throw and Scott put double grapevines in, so from the first look that I got of it, I would go ahead and say that was a leg foul, but I am not a referee, so we'll let the professionals check it out, the experts. So I don't think we got a right angle. Or I don't know if they were recording. So the call is going to stand. And the first match is going to go to Wachsmuth.
Just in case.
Scott doesn't want to accept it, but they're going to finish it anyway. Scott upset he didn't get a proper review, but all the referees conferred and they all saw a leg foul. I saw the leg foul for what it's worth, but not very much. $50-ish points, 40-something. And we're underway at the next weight. We're up to 72 kilos. Noah Wachsmuth in the red, taking on Justus Scott in the blue. Wachsmuth won the first round via tech fall on a leg foul from Scott. Unable to get the video review. That was therefore ruled as called. Scott was not pleased with it, but all the officials agreed. And so round one went to Wachsmuth, who was already leading 6-0 at the time. Wachsmuth with the mismatched shoes. The red, white, and blue on one foot, the stars and stripes, and then just the regular navy blue on the other foot. And they're getting physical in the center there, bumping into each other. And ripping an arm spin right after the whistle was blown. So Scott hit with passivity. It'd be 1 point for Wachsmuth. Scott gets down in parterre. Big lifts from Wachsmuth, but good defense from Scott. I don't think we're going to get a turn here, but we'll see how much longer Wachsmuth gets to work. Driving over his left shoulder, goes to the right. And that's all the time Wachsmuth will get back up to their feet. Right off the whistle, Scott tries to get something going. He'll take Scott will take Wachsmuth backwards for 4. Nice opportunistic throw. Wachsmuth pressured in. Or Scott pressured in. Wachsmuth tried to arm spin him. Wachsmuth caught him and then took him backwards. Nice 4-point move. And then Wachsmuth came back over top for the reversal. Gets 1 point, and that's how we got to the 4-2 score with 50 seconds to go in the first period. And a headbutt right to the face, inadvertent. Will we get a third round for this weight as well? We're getting one at 63 kilos. $55, $60, and $67 were all 2-0 victories. 2 rounds or 2 matches to none. So both wrestlers admonished to keep their heads up. There's a lot of banging forehead to forehead in Greco, but you're not supposed to do it on purpose. And they go to the break. Still 4-2. Second period underway. Scott keeping the pressure on. He's going to want to keep pressuring in on Wachsmuth and take this all the way to the edge of the mat, or to the end of the period. Pick up a win, force round 3. Wachsmuth needs to figure out a way to come back from a 2-point deficit. Two minutes remaining. And now Red is going to get passivity, so Scott didn't like it and called passive in the first period. Now it'll be Wachsmuth's turn underneath. Also another point for Scott. 5-2. And Scott gets to work on top. Elbow to elbow on the waist. Scott went to the left, then to the right. Now he's kind of hovering over top. Puts the head in the small of the back, trying for a lift, but Wachsmuth never really in danger there. He is in danger of dropping this bout. He's down 3 points, with under 90 seconds remaining. And caution in 2, caution in 1, caution in 2 confirmed. That goes on Wachsmuth. So they make it a 7-2 lead as we round the final minute here in round 2. See if Wachsmuth can pull a rabbit out of the hat. in the final 45 seconds, or if Justus Scott, who did not look happy at the end of round one, is going to get a shot to win this series and earn a spot on the U23 World Team. Winner here will get to go. Level change from Wachsmuth. Caution in one is white paddled on Scott. And the final seconds tick away. We are going to get round three. So 63 kilos and now 72 kilos. Justus Scott takes round two. Wachsmuth took round one. Scott took round two. Who takes round three and earns a spot on the U23 World Team. And we're underway. 72 kilos.
I don't think you're going to get any more.
Justus made the U23 team last year. He made the U20 team in 2021. Trying to make his third age level world team. Wachsmuth was on the Pan Am team this year, senior level, and won a bronze medal at the Pan Am Championships.
That is 100% true.
Arm spin attempt. Wachsmuth bailed on that. Scott in the red this time. He goes arm spin, comes all the way around, gets two, and left arm of Wachsmuth is not doing too well. He might not be able to continue. So 2 and 2 are going to go on the board, and Wachsmuth is in a lot of pain. Didn't look, broken, as in no bones are visible, so that's the first good sign. But that left wrist, and maybe it's the hand. So at the very least, Scott has a 4-point lead, and they're gonna do it. They're signaling over. Wachsmuth coach.
Looks like we're done anyway.
Oh, it might be the elbow. And that'll do it. So Justus Scott makes another U23 team. Well done, Justus Scott. Hope Wachsmuth heals up quickly, and that'll do it.